Oh, it already started. Okay. Well, it's 6:24 in the morning. I woke up at 6, used the bathroom, and now I'm here. And I'm just trying to do my daily musician before I go to work. So I may not be um as on as you may want or expect, but this is just to kind of help track and um, just work on my guitar playing skills. Right now, this is just kind of a test stream to do this since I haven't done it in quite a long time. Um, you can see me rubbing the gunk out of my eyes because I just woke up. Uh, but I hope to try to make this more of a daily occurrence, as you can tell by the title. Right now, I have it unlisted. I'll maybe make it public, maybe not, after I review it. And yeah, I don't have too much time, so I'm not going to do too much standalone talking. But let's go. I always slightly dread the ones with chords. Right now, these are really good for just practicing switching chords, making sure that they sound good, and don't get at a decent rate of speed. As you can tell, not perfect. I don't know if that'd be good enough to do something live, but I want to get better so it sounds even better. High achiever. And sometimes I don't want to play those right now, but I'm running out of more and more of the melodies or basic riffs. This one's based off David Bowie. That's one of the things the originals do. You saw me look at the fretboard and my pick position. Because I still need to double check myself a lot of the time. Yeah, I need to check myself a lot of the time because coming from bass, I'm used to only 4 strings. And so moving to the thinner strings, I'm still not quite used to all that spacing. And even though on this, the bridge isn't gold, I'm going to unfavorite it. Because when I press continue, and it's this unfavorited one, it doesn't update the colors or stuff right away like it used to, which is annoying. But you'll go back. It was the outro that I didn't have gold. And so I've now got all the notes, so that's why I'm doing it like that. So now I'm just moving on to whatever's next to see if I like it and want to try to finish it. don't remember if I originally had something, if I originally had the gold stars on that first verse. So we'll continue. And is this night to rewind? Their self-promotion ads. So I didn't. So I've got to play it again. Is easy enough. There we go. As long as I pass the rest of the song, we'll be through with it. Even if I mess up on everything. But I'm still gonna try. I almost missed that one. And that's our highest score. And will probably remain our highest score. Now, as you can see, I got them all perfect this time. And since I played all the notes, the timing's a little bit different. And sometimes it doesn't read the timings quite exactly right, or maybe it's a little too picky about the time. If you're off even just a little bit, it won't say perfect. It'll say like a little early, a little late. But I played all the notes. So we're unfavoriting it. Moving on to whatever's next. Cardamom Girl, as you can probably guess, this is based off Cinnamon Girl. And since I messed up right there, I'm just gonna move my mouse, restart. I don't know which part I need to actually get right. now that we're on level 5, I've been getting about 2 fully gold starred songs that I'll unfavorite a day. When I was on earlier levels, I'd get more, but because of the difficulty, I'm just not as good as I was, or some of them I just make silly mistakes and have to go back and repeat, or also because it's a lot of sight reading with their system of sight reading. So we'll play an Xmas melody. I probably shouldn't have picked the one they said to hammer on. I played it, but it's a lot softer. And so I'll have to replay this one, I think, and actually look at that little shift up. I definitely got to redo that, because those weren't small clubs or anything, but even when it's that reason, I'll get upset, but I'll still play through the whole thing again to try to get all those gold stars. I missed the very first note because I was double checking myself. But luckily I got this first section gold. Yeah, most of the level 5s don't have that stretch between. Yeah, most of the level 5s don't have a stretch between your first and second finger, leaving that fret in between. And then they also, most of the time, don't have any shifts in there. And we're at 15 minutes, so it'll probably say this next one I've run out of time. And it didn't. So we'll get to preview what we'll do at some point later. There we go. When you do that little thing, the chords trainer or review in the beginning, that takes up time, and so it took up my time, sadly. Thank you all for joining, and that is really about it for these. Sometimes, if like that first one we did, there are a lot of chords and I'm messing up those chord changes, I'll practice. One of the changes in there that I need to work on is F to G, and so I won't be playing like in between songs, or I'll pause. If I'm continually messing it up and I catch it, like during my second playthrough or something, I'll just do this and work on switching between those chords. And then once I start getting it right and good, that's when I'll start to speed it up a bit. And then if I start to hear myself make some mistakes or it doesn't sound very good, I'll go back and double check, make sure that I'm doing it well or better before I start to speed it back up again. One of the ones I was doing the other day was going from E minor to F. Since you've got to move every single finger, there's kind of like no home base or reference point. It just takes a lot of repetition to practice and make sure you get it well. Because I can do it, as you can hear, but at the speed the song wanted me to do it, it didn't leave much time for that, and so that's why I really had to do this. And that's one of the really good things about having all these different songs from Yousician, is a lot of them are the same skill, but using different notes, or there are a lot of different skills in there too, and it helps you highlight or play through and identify what you actually need to work on. And then it lets you work on that. Whether you choose to work on it or not, it's up to you, but that transition from E minor to F is one that I didn't know about before, because I can do like C, F, the A minor, B minor, G. A lot of those other transitions I'm a whole lot better at and faster, and I rarely see that E minor to F, and so that's why I didn't really know about it, because I never really do it. I think the one I was working on, my mind, I already forgot already. It's I think it was C to G before I was showing you that E minor to F. This one's just a little bit easier to do than the F, or the E minor to F, because this is a whole lot more common. And then you're not doing F, so you don't have that pinky in there, or either of the chords. And then I learned this before F too, or C before F. Well, that's about it for today. I've only got about 6 more minutes until 6:55, and that's when I really need to start getting ready. Or if I start getting ready a little early, that just gives me a little bit more breathing room before I can... I'm just not so rushed taking care of the cats, the dogs, getting dressed, and everything, getting ready to work, packing my lunch. So, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you next time. As soon as I find the end stream button. End stream. End.